Hi, Capricorn. Welcome to your money and career check-in. This is for the week of the 3rd of June. I cannot believe June is upon us so soon. I hope May has been great for you or is great for you, depending on whenever you come across this reading. Yeah, let me know in the comment section where you're tuning in from. How has May been for you? What are you looking forward to in the month of June? What are you manifesting, Capricorn? I know you guys have been on a really transformative journey when it comes to your money and career. We've been seeing that in your readings here on my channel. Thank you for being here. Appreciate the support. Wouldn't be here without you. So yeah, thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. All right, so let's get into your reading. I want to look at what's happening in the current energies around Capricorn. I'm going to do it slightly differently today, just flow with the spread that comes through. Usually I do a Celtic cross. Today I'm just going to flow and see where spirit wants me to go when it comes to your energies for money and career. Let's see what's happening around you right now. Let's see what is happening around the Capricorn collective when it comes to money and career. Ooh, what a great card to start the reading on. We have the beautiful King of Pentacles. Money's on your mind. Look at him examining this pentacle in his hand, and he's actually not quite looking at it. I think because it represents somebody who's amassed all this wealth right over here, and now I guess money is not really on your mind as much as more, I mean, it is on your mind. Let me get this right. So I think it's more about you're getting a long-term vision for your money and career is how I'm seeing it, because he's looking out in the distance. And I think money is more of an output. But for this Capricorn energy that I'm picking up on, I feel you have a longer term vision or a long term goal that you're trying to bring into fruition. And that's really exciting for you. And that's what's keeping you kind of going. And of course, you know, you hope to be successful in this venture, in this mission of yours, but he's not directly looking at the money. So I think it stirs your soul. Like this is something that you're passionate about, could be something that is a bit of a dream for your soul, and it's all coming through now. And I think that it is going to be very profitable and very lucrative for you as well. But I feel you're kind of doing this because you want to do it. And you know, like they say, if you like what you do, work doesn't feel like work. So I think some of you are trying to craft that for yourself. What is that area of work for you that, you know, you're in a state of flow, like time just flies by, right? But I think you're in some kind of rush to get there, because I'm feeling a little bit of that energy of like, but I want to get there already. Okay, all right, show me more, please. You have the Seven of Swords. Okay, some of you are, again, keeping this under the radar. I don't think you've spoken to a lot of people about this. This is a bit of a dream project, something that really defines your purpose in this lifetime. And I think you kind of want to keep it under wraps till you've had like at least a pilot run, or especially if you're like an entrepreneur and you're setting up something, I think, yeah, you kind of want to try and test out before you really announce it to the world. Let's see, you got the Queen. Oh, the Knight of Cups. I almost read her as the Queen of Cups. I feel this is somebody else's energy. I think there's also somebody around you that is very passionate about this. Maybe this is a colleague, a partner, could be somebody like in your personal life, maybe your spouse, your partner. I like this because I'm getting emotions, I'm getting pentacles, and then I'm getting strategy with the Seven of Swords. So you're trying to combine your mind and your heart, but you're doing all of this in silence, Capricorn. I like it, like in stealth mode, you know? Okay, what's coming in for Capricorn? What's coming in for Capricorn? What can they look forward to when it comes to money and career? Ooh, love it. The Magician just flew out of the deck. And look at that. I mean, I just love the rendition of the Magician card in this deck. Because it's very out there, I feel. And like, that's what I think the universe is saying, be bolder in your vision. And you often get this message in your readings that think even bigger. I think the universe is giving you permission, not that you need it, but the universe is saying, like, go big, Capricorn. Like, everything that you need is within your toolkit now. So you've got the sword, you've got the wand, the cup, and the pentacle, and it all comes together in this beautiful infinity kind of energy what you're building is really like your soul's path. So don't sell yourself short, or uh, don't stop yourself from going like really big on this project, Capricorn. That's the kind of energy that's coming in. So if you're not already feeling that, I think I'm feeling really restless. So I feel like some of you are, maybe you've just come back from a run or a jog, and I'm picking up on that energy, or you're just so excited about whatever this is that you're working on that you can't wait to like show it to the world, show it to your loved ones. But you've also kind of promised yourself that you won't do that till you have like some kind of success already in it. I don't know why that's a bit of a criteria for you, but you do you. What else? Queen of Swords. Okay. A lot of clarity, a lot of crystal clear. I feel like you're in that mode now. You're in Zen mode. Well, you are kind of restless, but you're also Zen in terms of holding your vision. I don't think anybody can distract you from this. I don't think anybody can talk you out of this, because you've done your inner research. You've done the inner work. You know this is where your soul thrives, and you're not gonna shy away from it, and you're gonna put in the work. I can see that you're ready to put in the effort. You're coming up with a plan, or you already have a business plan in place. If this is, for people who work in a company, it's a job situation, then I think you're literally crafting your dream role at your company, but you're keeping it under wraps. Maybe you're in discussions with your manager or senior management, and you've been given the opportunity to design your own role. I mean, that's amazing, Capricorn. I'm so proud of you, because that's not easy to do in the corporate setup, or especially in the corporate setup. I don't know what setup you work in, but I think some of you have managed to, because you're so good at what you do, that people are like, hey, if I gave you a blank slate and you had to craft your dream role, what would that be? I think a lot of you have been given that opportunity, or you're thinking of, how do I create that kind of energy for myself at work, where I work more and more in my strength areas. The Four of Pentacles did come out. I feel, look at this card, right? It looks like somebody's running away with this bag of treasures and like coins and whatnot. But let me get one more on that. Three of Wands. So I don't know, some of you are just cashing out everything that you own and like taking this huge leap of faith and saying, you know what, I'm going to follow my soul's journey, my soul's destiny. I'm going to wish on this shooting star. I'm going to work with the universe. I'm going to work with my spirit team, and I'm just going to go all in. Some of you might be tempted, might be invited to kind of, because of that go big kind of vision. I think a lot of you will literally take all your treasures and everything that you've saved up, because you are so convinced that this is what you were put on this planet to do, that you're like, you know what, like, I'm quitting my job, I'm taking my savings, I'm cashing out whatever. That's the phrase that I'm getting, cashing out and following my dreams. And this is a childhood dream. Perhaps this other person's energy that we saw, some of you could be working with a childhood friend on this idea, or you've dreamt about this since you were a young child, and now you're like, I want to bring this to life. Wow, Capricorn, I think a lot of you are onto something really amazing, really big, really connected to your soul purpose, very aligned energy. And I think a lot of you are very excited about it. Let me know in the comment section, what are you up to, Capricorn? Because this seems really fun. It seems really cool. It seems, when you just know that this is your calling, it feels like that kind of energy for me. Even when I'm reading the cards, it's feeling like, yeah, I was destined to kind of do this. That's the kind of feeling that I'm getting. Okay. What's in your environment right now? Let's see. What's in your environment right now when it comes to money and career? Ooh, the Knight of Wands is here, called the Son of Wands in this deck. Fast moving energy. Maybe this was that restlessness that I was experiencing earlier. You do have the King of Cups, Scorpio energy. Scorpio energy is all about closing cycles, beginning new ones, transformation. This is a huge, huge shakeup, I think, in your money and career sector, but you're loving it. You're liking it, because the King of Cups is very aligned with his emotions, and tarot is gender neutral. We're just picking up on the energy, masculine or feminine, doesn't matter. Ten of Swords, there's a cycle. Again, just when I said cycles ending, new cycles beginning, something's behind you, okay? yeah, this Nine of Swords, feeling anxious, like always thinking that I gotta watch my back, I've got eyes on me wherever I go, like none of that. Your cards are just falling out. So Five of Swords, there's a big change. There's a big change coming in for you. You're walking away from everything that left you feeling stuck, where you felt the sense of lack that we sometimes associate with the Four of Pentacles, and you're going to your Ten of Pentacles, Capricorn. I like this for you. And no more of this Nine of Wands and the Eight of Cups. And sorry, that was the Seven of Cups and the Eight of Cups. So confusion, walking away from, let me show you it. This is how you can see it. The Eight of Cups and the Nine of Wands, walking away from this feeling of always feeling like a wounded warrior when it came to money and career. And generally, at least if I were to speak from my own experience, that kind of feeling comes in when you're working in a misaligned state with your life's purpose and your soul path. And I've definitely been in some of those situations, when I was younger, where I just felt like, nah, this just doesn't sit right with me. But obviously, for whatever reason, I stayed in those situations and those places because I guess I was still trying to figure it all out. But I think I'm connecting with a Capricorn energy that's figured it out, that knows this is what I want to go for. Okay, cool. I want to see what your strengths are at this point. What are your strengths? What's helping you navigate all of this amazing, beautiful energy? What's helping Capricorn navigate all of this? Seven of Swords once again, and the Seven of Cups. 777 could be a very, because you already have the Seven of Swords, and the Seven of Swords has shown up once again, and you have the Seven of Cups. Your strengths actually are the fact that you haven't gone out and sort of spoken about this with too many people. There's an advantage of kind of keeping it under wraps, Capricorn. That's what Spirit is saying, that this is actually your strength, and you're being very strategic about this. So if, like, one example is coming to mind. So if you work for a company, but you're trying to start something on the side, you're obviously doing it as a side hustle and you're keeping it under wraps. And they're saying that's really good because it's a safe way to kind of segue into this. And it doesn't mean that you have to do that. Some of you are going all in, like we saw, and that's great. I mean, whatever floats your boat. But of course, I'm not one to give you financial advice. Please do what works for you. Seven of Cups means, this is your strength, that you actually have many different possibilities and many different ways that you can go about this. And that's actually your opportunity here. And also Seven of Cups for me is a very whimsical, associated with fantasy kind of card. So again, going back to like, think, dream big, like really, really drop those inhibitions. If fear was not a factor, if money was not a factor, if, all of your limiting beliefs didn't exist, what is it that you would do when it comes to your career? I think you need to kind of take a step back and do a little bit of a vision board, visioning exercise for yourself and really think about what is it that, if forget money, forget all of that for a second, but what is it that you want to do? What is the legacy that you want to leave behind in this lifetime? This is that kind of reading. This is that kind of invitation. The doors are now open. I remember in one of your guided messages reading, we had seen that gateway, that portal opening up for you. It's kind of taking me back to that energy. They're encouraging you, they're supporting you. Your spirit team is saying, yes, it's hard. Yes, it seems scary, but the word fearless doesn't mean that you don't have fear. It just means fearless. And courage, like you do it even though it's hard to do, but you still do it. That's the kind of energy they want you to get into. They're encouraging you to, for a quick minute, drop all those fears, drop all those inhibitions, and dream big. So first think big, and then kind of tighten your plan from there. That's the kind of advice that's coming through. But let's ask the cards as we wrap up your reading on what advice do you have for Capricorn for this week, the week of June 3rd, 2024. I just thought of the Empress energy because it's number 3, June 3. So maybe that's Libra energy. And I know Venus is shifting. So I think a lot of abundance, growth, because, Venus is also associated with Taurus. So a sign of growth, abundance is coming through. I'm loving this energy for you, Capricorn. I gotta say, loving it, loving it. What's your advice? What's your advice for Capricorn? Four of Pentacles, Six of Cups. Wow. This is like, this card And look at the roots. Look at the roots of this tree, right? They're saying go back to your roots. But at the same time, they want you to not get stuck in the past, because this combination of the Four of Pentacles and the Six of Cups, to me, at least the way I read it, can sometimes feel like, don't hold on too tight to the past. You know, the past served you a certain purpose, it got you to where you are, but where you need to go, you need to do things a little bit differently. That's the kind of message that I'm getting, that let go as much as you can. And I know it's easier said than done, but just remember that your roots go very deep, Capricorn. Your roots go very deep, Capricorn. So do not ignore. Perhaps this is also about, do not ignore your grounding, the basics, like your own. I'm also getting a little bit of family heritage, like your own lineage, your own ancestry. Because it's deep, what you're trying to uncover, what you're trying to build here, you're leaving a legacy, or you're continuing a legacy, perhaps. Wow, I also heard the phrase family business. Some of you maybe are getting into some sort of family business, or you run a family business and you're doing something really pivotal for this business now, and they're saying go for it because this is part of your destiny. And just when I said that, I kind of shifted and the sun is right on my face. So I think it's like, see the light of this, how deep this runs for you, Capricorn, and honor your soul purpose, honor the depth of this emotion, the depth of this ambition as well. Wow, Capricorn. I'm personally very inspired by your energy. So thank you for allowing me to tap into your energy today. It was truly an honor. And thank you so much for being here and for watching. If you like this, please do hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.